Yeah, yeah. All right, man. We got Dynamite still on. Dynamite's running a little bit late now, so you know what I mean. I just figured I just set the live up, man. We got a lot of things to go over, man. Oh damn! I ain't got my other computer. Hold on. So what's up with the chat, man? Let me pull the chat up 1 second. Hold on. I think I can do it on this computer. Hold on. Let me pull the chat up for a second, man. Hold on. Let me get the chat pulled up one time. Right now, we still got AEW Dynamite live. Orange Cassidy, Castagnoli, the Continental Classic, man. Orange Cassidy just lost, y'all. Orange Cassidy just lost. Are we good in the chat, man? There was no way. I don't know why Orange Cassidy could ever think. Well, what's up, my man? Dez in the building. Official in the building. Oh, man. Mr. Maui Wowie in the building. Hold on. Let me get this set up, man. We going to talk a little AEW. AEW, not too much going on. But we got a lot of building for the Continental Classic. At least we didn't have wrestlers rolling, falling, stumbling on their entrances, botching their entrances. It felt like this Dynamite, it was slow, but everything meant something. Every single thing meant something that happened on Dynamite. I could appreciate that. I could live with that. I could respect that. And I could respect that. How y'all feel about John Moxley, man? I'm pulling up the chat in a second. How do y'all feel about John Moxley, man? Hold on. Okay, Death Rider's winning. I think Claudio won and John Moxley won. And John Moxley won by tap out. Hold on. Claudio about to cut a promo. Hold on. Oh, come on, man. I'm thinking my man Claudio was going to cut a promo. Hold on. I'm about to bring the chat up right now, y'all. Hold on. All right, let me see this right here. Oh, we got the chat up. What's poppin', man? What's poppin'? Oh, man. Sir Smoker Lacio, Jordan Dez. Official Ray. Man, what's up, man? Y'all enjoying this? Y'all enjoying this Dynamite, man? We got a big melee in the ring right now. Marina Shafir, she's getting it in with grown-ass men. The only women in the ring getting it in with grown-ass men. Yeah, man. This Continental Classic is looking the Don Callis family. Kyle Fletcher looking better than ever. Okada, he took the loss, but that's okay. It's Kyle Fletcher. That might be the only loss he take in this tournament. AEW Dynamite was cool, man. It was a cool show. I wasn't even expecting a lot, to be honest, man. Bobby or C-Jax text. Shout out C-Jax. Tony Storm is so good. Facts. Bobby sounds so excited. Yeah, man. This wasn't even a crazy show. This wasn't anything memorable, but this is what we're missing in WWE. Just shows that's meaning something. You know what I mean? That's building towards something. Everybody thought John Moxley was going to be losing, was going to tap out. I heard some AEW people say he's going to lose the whole tournament. It didn't happen. He actually looked strong. He actually tapped out. I forgot that boy who was facing, man. But he actually tapped him out, man. Yes, yeah, you like fearfully confident. You like Swerve Strickland new theme? We're gonna talk about Swerve Strickland too. He did the interview with Chris Van Vliet. So we definitely gonna go over that. We're gonna go over Dynamite. I ain't gonna lie, I might watch Collision tomorrow, man, cause this might be the only time I might be paying attention to Collision, just because I want to see how these Continental Classic matches. I just want to see the whole tournament, man. I want to see how it plays out all the way. Like I said, my pick to win in the whole tournament is Kyle Fletcher. But man, you got Ricochet cutting a promo on Collision. I think Collision is going to be very important tomorrow. I know the AEW people could be mad at me and mad at a lot of people because we don't tune into Collision, but Collision is going to be very important. Tony Khan did a smart move. He's airing Collision on Thanksgiving tomorrow. People will be off for work. People will be home. A lot of us will be watching football. I don't watch football or any of that. I will be tapping into Collision though. You know what I mean? I will be seeing. This will be my first time watching Collision since they came to my city and I actually went live. You know what I mean? Felix with the $5 on Thanksgiving Eve. They got the turkey in the oven. They got the yams mixing up. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope there's turkey. He said, happy Thanksgiving. Hope there's turkey and a BBW for you. Does Swerve look good tonight? Swerve look good. I forgot Swerve and Hangman. Swerve look good, man. I gotta hear his new song. I want to really hear Swerve Strickland new song, you know what I mean? But it sounds cool, you know what I mean? When wrestlers get new songs, it takes a little bit to get used to, but it sounds cool. Him and Hangman just look so badass, man. And it's like, they're obviously going to be doing some teaming, I feel like, at World's End. World's End, the next pay-per-view, right? Yo, Kevin Knight cooked tonight. I always knew Kevin Knight was fire, you know what I mean? But it was like, he's with Jet Speed. All right, that was a good tag team. I feel like they didn't really book him seriously. But they always had good matches. I know if I pay my money or if I'm spending my time to watch a show, I know that Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey, those are two people that's going to give me my money's worth. But Kevin Knight versus Darby Allin putting him over. Darby Allin hurt his knee. Yo, Kevin Knight, I think I tweeted this, dog. Kevin Knight, man, hold on. I did tweet it. Kevin Knight has a bright future in AEW, man. Hold on, let me see what I tweeted. Yeah, y'all can see. Oh, hold on. Let me get the situation right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, let me see right here. Y'all see I tweeted it, man. Like, fire match from Darby and Kevin Knight. Knight is the future star in AEW, man. He's one of the stars that we're gonna definitely have to like. Make sure we're booking right. Make sure we crossing the T's and dotting the I's with somebody like Kevin Knight, man. Eddie Kingston tomorrow. Yeah. He facing Shibata tomorrow. I'm gonna tap in the Collision for the first time in probably like over a year, man. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I don't know if you take part in the festivities or not, but man, your boy Bobby Basu gonna be stuffing his face with some yams, collard greens, turkey, and all type of stuff. And I don't watch football, basketball, any of that, but Collision will be on. I'm gonna tap in, man. Oh man, Billy said, imagine Montez Ford in AEW. He will be built like a champion. Come on, Billy. This is Thanksgiving Eve. You want me to spaz out on Thanksgiving Eve, man? Because that's what you're absolutely right. But that's a conversation. That's a topic that's so sensitive, man, because you're right, dog. Montez Ford is getting wasted. Delayed grats. Mello is watching, knowing that he has to jump ship to AEW. Damn. Yeah. I mean, I don't think he will, because even they're slow cooking Mello with AEW. Not in a bad way, actually. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. We don't even know if they're cooking him in a bad way or a good way at this point. Carmelo Hayes is such a star, bro. And I know when he see people like, if this tournament was in WWE, Kevin Knight would have lost the first round. It's just like, Nah, we gotta have people like Kevin Knight go over and look good. Hill Montez Ford versus Face Swerve Strickland. Oh, that'd be crazy. Let me ask AEW this, right? Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. I got a question. I got a question for my AEW people, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got a question. Hold on. Hold on. Where can I? All right, right here, right here. How long is it gonna take for Swerve Strickland and Adam Page? I feel like they're gonna team up, right? They're gonna probably do it at World's End, maybe 1 or 2 pay-per-views. How long is it gonna take for them to get off the same page? You know we gotta run this feud back. One of the most demonic, one of the most engaging, one of the most crazy feuds in professional wrestling. Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland. Even when I was watching AEW way less, and I was only into the top feuds that was happening, it was this feud was on a level of Toni Storm and Mariah May. Do you think Hangman and Swerve stays on the same page, or do you think it's inevitable that it's gonna be some friction that happens, and that it's too much hatred there for them just to be buddy and grabbing chains and going to being best friends like Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair? This ain't that. Swerve didn't remember his house getting burnt down. Swerve didn't forget that. Adam didn't forget what Swerve did. Yo, I think this feud has a lot of legs on it, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They haven't even. Damn, Mr. Trey Shaw said they haven't even spoken to each other yet. That's true. And I wonder what's that about? Why wouldn't they haven't spoke to each other yet? I'm not sure why. Let me switch the camera on this joint, man. I'm not sure why wouldn't they even? I didn't even peep that. They haven't even spoken to each other yet. I don't know, man. Double audio. Hold on. Oh yeah, damn. Hold on. All right, here we go. Oh no, because every Wednesday. This only happens on Wednesdays. I cannot believe this. This only happens on Wednesdays, dog. All right, let me get this out the way. All right, bet. All right, now we good. Good looking for who said double audio. All right, good looking blank for good looking everybody for the audio, the mods. Good looking. My bad, man. My bad. Yo, no, it wasn't even my bad. It was TKO. Paul Levesque. Oh, that's hilarious, man. But Swerve brings out the beast in Hangman. He does. I think whether they're on the same team or not, he's going to bring out the beast in him. But, man, I wonder how long it's going to take for this to last, man. They look good as a tag team, but when are they about to win the tag team titles? Tony Khan knows we want to see these two dudes actually feud more than anything. And, man, Hangman probably need one of them. He need one. Because think about it, right? What's the one thing that Hangman and Swerve Strickland both want? They both want the same thing. They both want the AEW World Championship. They both want it. You think Swerve Strickland came back to help Hangman Adam Page get the title? I don't think so. Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page, the seeds will be planted, man. So we got a long time before we get to it, but I see it coming a mile away. Shout out Rich for the $2. You must be rich. Tony calling for, oh yeah, that was fire. Bro, Tony Storm called for a death match. Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa called for a death match versus Megan Bain and Marina Shafir. That wasn't a smart move, man. That's going to be so fire next week, man. Once again, we're going to see the women of AEW take it to the next level. My expectations will be high for this match, man. One of them will turn heel and start a feud. Thank you for the $2, Rich. And start a feud again once the tag ends. Sir Smoke a Lot, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Ah, man. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one, man. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, did y'all see that Tony Storm? Man. Mina Shirakawa. It's like, oh, man. I don't see why she picked deathmatch with Mina Shafir, dog. We talking about somebody that Mina Shafir put Chris Statlander on the spikes, but still, we talking about a Mina Shafir who stepped on glass with her bare foot. Marina Shafir stepped on glass with her bare foot, kicked Mina Shirakawa in her chest. I don't think that's a woman you want to see at a death match anytime, bro. Seriously, man. WWE could never. Marina Shafir killed him. Yeah, that's a fact. Everyone looked lost in a brawl at the end. Yo, Fade. I ain't gonna lie. I feel that. I do feel that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was horrible. It was just like, it just ended in a brawl. It was like, all right, cool, man. The bar is so low from what I'm getting from WWE. It ended in a brawl. It's like, I'm not even, as long as it's not ending it crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I could deal with that. I feel the stipulation helps Shafir. That's what I'm saying. Toni Storm is out of her mind going deathmatch. Oh, my God. And I know people are probably going to be complaining, oh, why are the women getting so crazy? Why this, why that? You think they're being forced to do this? I highly doubt. I think these women want to keep proving to the wrestling community, to the IWC, to the world on a global stage that, you know what I mean, they can have matches just like the men, and they can actually exceed expectations. They can actually be more entertaining than the men when it comes to these crazy hardcore matches, dog. This would 100% be the highlight next week. My expectations are going to be very, very high. I don't want to hear anything from AEW if they don't hit expectations, and I got to come on here and I got to complain. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. We got I don't know about Mina Shirakawa. She got some more proving to do. But Megan Bayne, Marina Shafir, Toni Storm, we got 3 out of 4 that I know that's going to guarantee deliver, man. The women enjoyed the death matches. That's a fact. That's a fact, yo. Or Delayed Grats. The brawl has so many stories playing out at the same time. That crowd was confused. Death Rollers, conglomeration, Okada Yeah, it did. The brawl kind of left you thinking, you know what I mean? Like, all right, it's a lot going on. It does seem like some confusion, but man, a lot of seeds were being planted, man. Oh, Mr. Trey Shawn for the $5. He says if you're good looking, he says if you're a luchador, why would you even risk going to WWE? And how come WWE can't tell stories that feel gritty and non-manufactured and ignorant? Yeah, man. WWE has become so corporate. It's just like once you become too corporate, and then you got so many ads. When you have ads and sponsors, these people got guidelines. These people got guidelines. These people got guidelines. These people got what you want to do, what you don't want to do, the list of what you can do and can't do becomes so short, and it just handicaps creative. You know what I mean? AEW doesn't have nowhere near as many ads. They're not whoring the program out. They might have a DC ad. They might have a booking ad. They might have this or that, but they don't have 100 of them where they have a bunch of do's and don'ts. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot easy to build creatively that way. And on another hand, I think honestly, WWE Creative has no interest on booking anything compelling. If y'all see my Snore Games review, I was straight down the line, just nothing compelling, and it's not hard. Did we get the greatest Dynamite ever tonight? No. But I could tell you straight up and down from this card, okay, I got Continental Classic. I got Okada versus Fletcher to open up the show. We got Orange Cassidy, Castagnoli to close the show. Orange Cassidy still lost at the main event, even though he was trying to get his get back with Kyle O'Reilly. We got the stipulation from Tony Storm, Marina Shafir. Dog, we got Jon Moxley. Everybody thought Jon Moxley was going to be jobbing out. He actually tapped out. I keep forgetting the bull with the mask name. He tapped him out. Dog, it's not that hard to just do little by little by little. Eddie Kingston and Shibata. We got Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland. Do you see? This is off the top of my head. I'm a WWE guy. I keep repeating that. I'm going down with the ship. It's been over 30 years. But you just... Look at that and look what we got on Raw. Just to start off Raw, CM Punk... And Roman Reigns and whoever, Cody Rhodes, talk about absolutely nothing. No build up to War Games. We got a match between Rey Mysterio and JD McDonough. We got an advantage match. The Usos, Logan Paul, and whatever, Drew McIntyre. The advantage match means nothing because the match means nothing. We got Brock Lesnar coming out. Rolling his ass. Do you see? All it takes is a little bit of effort, and it goes a long way, man. AEW is a true pro wrestler show. Inorganic and ignorant. Delayed grasses for the TKO effect. Facts. I thought it was a better one of the better Dynamites of the year. I respect that, Big Talon. I respect that. You know what I mean? It was a... Yeah. One of the better Dynamites. I can respect that. I thought it was cool. I thought it was solid. I thought it was, especially for me, this being my first Continental Classic, because I seen it last year, but I'm knowing they're doing points. I'm not really understanding. I'm not tapped in 100%. I'm tapped in 100%. I'm looking at the points. I'm looking at the bracket. I'm seeing, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see what's going on. Honestly, and I tell y'all right now, I know I hate Collision. I'm not going to lie. I hate watching Collision, but this is the first time ever I'm actually interested in watching Collision because I want to see what Ricochet gonna do on this promo. He got the national title. I'm listening to every word that comes out of Ricochet's mouth. I'm looking at every move that he does and how they're gonna book the demand, how they're gonna book Ricochet. Ricochet should be booked different. The same, but I'm talking about different as it elevated. You know what I mean? I want to see what they're gonna do with him. Is he gonna keep beefing with the Hurt Syndicate? Is somebody else gonna want that national title? You know what I mean? It's a lot going on. That's very interesting. Continental Classic season is always such a good season for AEW, though. Yeah. Everybody telling me that the roles will be reversed sooner than later for WWE and AEW. I can see that, man. I can see that. We've seen this happen with WCW, man. Like, you know what I mean? We've seen this happen so many times. Oh yeah, this is the bracket. This is the bracket, man. Let me see. Let me ask y'all, why is this does anybody know why these solid things are going across? Like, what does these solid things even mean? Is this like a bye week or something like that? Well, it can't be a bye week, I guess, but hold on. Yeah, does anybody know why these solid blue and solid like things going across? Mr. Trey Shawn! Sounded like Mr. Trey Songs. For the $5, guys like Mello and the Street Profits would never be anything if LA Knight couldn't get a shot. What hope should anyone have with those guys? Yeah, man, like, and look at even Javon Evans. You could throw him in there, man. The young OG. There's so many guys that's just not being booked right, man. I agree with you 100%, Trishawn, man. It's like, And you see people like Kevin Knight, man. You see the potential of what could be with these other stars, and it's not gonna happen. And it's sad, man. It's definitely sad, dog. Round robin style brackets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's what they mean. You're missing a lot not watching Collision. And it's been the A show over Dynamite this year. JD Clover says Collision been over Dynamite. I don't know about that. But I haven't been watching it, so yeah, I can't say that. You could be right. I'm gonna be tapping in though. I'm gonna tap in. The blue section doesn't count. Okay, okay. That's because that's themselves. That's solid squares represents them, so that they can't face themselves. It's solid. Okay. All right. That's fire. Oh, what's this dude name? Dohada. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Dohada, man. Everybody in this is fire, man. Everybody in this is fire. I want to see Speedball versus Kevin Knight. I think that'll be a fire one. That'll be a fire one, man. But man, it's only a few people that can actually come out on top out of this whole bracket. We got Okada, Kyle, or either Castagnoli or Takeshita. You know what I mean? I think those are the only four people that could really come out of this. Like I told y'all, man, I got my man Kyle, the Don Callis family. Man. Somebody said, nah, not Collision. Evans crazy in the ring. Put him over. Generation Evans is crazy, bro. Evans is crazy, man. Collision is not the A show, but it's been good. Collision better than Crackdown. All I need is something better than Crackdown. Then I'll be good, man. I show speed. Yo, did you see that? Yo, Sir Smoke a Lot. He pointed out I show speed was traded for WWE. He said he should be an AEW instead. I agree with that. We could pull up that too. I show speed traded for WWE. And I'm wondering how good, you know what I mean? How good I show speed could be, man. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. If I show speed with the AEW, bro, that would have been I think he would have been so much better. I just think I show speed, he's probably looking at just the, yeah, man. WWE is the big league, man. You know what I mean? Oh, I think it's on Sheamus' page, actually. Hold on. SHEMUS. Yeah, my man. I don't even know how to spell Sheamus. Damn. Yeah, I'll find that joint. But yeah, I'll show speed. He's definitely. That's gonna be interesting, man. I'll show speed. Okay, now this is the brackets we got as far as the points, man. Moxley got 3 points. Castagnoli, the Death Riders are looking real good. Orange Cassidy got 0. Dorada got 0. Roderick Strong probably gonna get 0. Then you got Takeshita. He's probably gonna have 3 too. Pull that shit up. SmackDown is leading in the snore games. Salute Sir Smoke a Lot, man. Mr. Maui Wowie. I show speed got mad. Yo, I show speed. Let me find that John, man. I show speed is fire, dog. Seriously, man. And he got a lot of potential. I wish he was in AEW, man. I feel like we could see his real potential in AEW, but you know, man, like I just said, dog, it's unfortunate, you know what I mean, because it's such a corporate game. But WWE is the big league right now, man. If you want the global exposure, you know what I mean, you go to AEW, you go to WWE right now. I can't even find this. I can't even find that. Also, oh yeah, WWE. SHEAMUS. All right, let me pull this I show speed up shit real quick, man. WWE SHEU. Damn, I don't know how to spell this. SHEAMUS. All right, so this is the I show speed footage right here. And you know what I mean? Hold on, let me make sure the audio right. Oh, Big Talo, hold on, man. We got the day before Thanksgiving. The love is being shown, man. Shout out Big Talo for the $5. Hope we gonna get to the super chat. Hold on, man. He said, I'm gonna make a wild prediction to say Claudio is gonna squash Moss. At the very least, Mox is losing. Damn! I'm kind of mad that at the end, Claudio was about to cut a promo, but we didn't get a chance to hear him, bro. We definitely gonna get into that, man. Let me show this. Let me show. Good looking for the $5. Big Tilo. We definitely gonna get into that. Let me show this I show speed joint real quick, man. Hold on.
There you go. Yeah.
Come on, lay it in.
That's it.
What do you mean, lay it?
He means hit him harder.
Harder, come on. That's it, come on. Show an aggression. Come on. Come on. You want to punish that guy, right? Come on. Come on, Speed. Come on, fella. That's it again.
When I was laying my arm in to Sheamus,
What the hell, Sheamus?
whole time my arm was hurting.
Speed
wasn't
been
paying the
working
whole
out
time.
too, bro.
Let me show you how I do it. Relax, man. It's all right. It's okay. Just don't send me. Don't
Yeah,
send
I gotta watch this episode.
Ow! See that? See what I mean? It's meat on meat, brother. Okay?
Man, Speed is such a star, man. I can't wait to check that joint out, man. That's gonna be fire. Oh my God, Mr. Trey Songz. It sounded like Trey Songz again. They crapped on Cena in his final year. Nobody's safe outside TKO. Led if you not Punk, Gunther, Cody, Seth, Becky, or AJ Lee is over. This is a fact, man. It's completely over, bro. Real rap. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, dog. John Cena's career been so bad, dog. If we didn't have AEW right now, man, I honestly don't know what we would do, where we would be right now, dog. Seriously. Damn, I forgot. Yo, hold on. Give me that sweet. I forgot what he was. I missed this actually. I missed this tonight. What was Kenny Omega talking about tonight? If anyone could remember. You know, Dynamite started off like this, man. Oh man, the Don Callis family. We looking better than ever. I know people thought it was shaky. People thought Okada was going to be all upset, dog. He shook their hand, showed Kyle Fletcher respect, didn't flip him off, didn't give him the finger. Such a great match to start off the Continental Classic. Such a great match to start off AEW Dynamite. Let me ask you this. Is this going to be the finals at the Continental Classic? Is Tony Khan planting a seed for this whole thing to run back around to Okada and Kyle Fletcher to run it back? And yo, when they do have the last match, where does that happen at? Like, what pay-per-view does that happen at? Gregory, man, my man Greg, what's up, bro? It's on YouTube. I show speed. All right, I check that out. Kyle beat Okada last year, round 1. Yeah, they did say that. They did say that. No, they are still in the same group. Don Callis boys got theirs. So now, what y'all saying nah to? World's End. Okay, World's End. When is World's End, dog? Oh, let me see. World's End, 2025. AEW. All right, so we got World's End. December 27th. Damn, we got a long time to cook, man. We got a long... in Chicago? Oh, my God. This is going to be fire. World's End in Chicago? Yo, the end of the year, the end of the Continental Classic, yo, they're going to cook. World's End going to cook, man. You know, we got to pocket watch the situation, man. Let me see what the tickets looking like real quick, man. Hold on. Dog, $400. You could be on the floor. $400. You could be on the floor. 1, 2, 3. On the 4th row for $400. Do y'all understand how crazy? You could be front row. Oh, damn, that front row ticket like $16. That's a lot, but that's a resale, though. Dog, that is a good price, y'all. $400 to be on the floor. World's End, man. If MJF was gonna be there, I would 100% really consider, going to Chicago, going to World's End. If I knew MJF was gonna be there, I I gotta make if I go to events, I have to, you know what I mean? It's such a financial strain. I have to make sure my favorite people, or at least one of my favorite people, it has to be somebody that's gonna put the event over. But man, Tony Khan been delivering so much tonight. You good on rolling your dice for that, man. Was yo, Land Deck said, yo, man, if it was WWE, it would have been $5,000. That's a fact. You're not getting on the floor in WWE with anything less than a few racks. Anything less than a few racks. You're gonna pay $400 for commission. What's that? The concession stand. 1,600 is Triple H scalping to pay the $3 billion in debt. Oh, my man Wolf, what's up, man? Shout out to Wolf ERUS YouTube, man. I didn't even know you had a page talking about wrestling. I gotta tap into your content, bro. He said, I think semifinals will be Fletcher and Okada for Gold League and Claudio Takeshita for Blue League. Fletcher and Okada for Gold League, Claudia. Yeah, I think so too. But also, if you think about it, that might be I don't know, man. That might be something about that is just too predictable, to be honest. You know what I mean? That's what I would think. But I think a curveball just has to be thrown in there. You forget you putting a lot of disrespect on Pac. You acting like Pac did not fresh off of throwing Darby Allin into that fire, man. The tag team. Oh, yeah, the tag team titles for the women's at World's End. 70,000. UC Cena and TKO WWE. Yeah, this is a fact. This is what I'm talking about. And say if you don't even want to get on the floor, right? If you didn't even want to get on the floor at AEW World's End, dog, look at this. $60. $60. You just... This is not even, you're not even all the way in the nosebleed for $60. You're right there. Like, this is a good, this is a great seat for $60, dog. Right here. $60. Great seat. Then they got trios pack, $66. You get three tickets, $66 each. Oh, that's $75 for standard admission. I'm not mad at none of these prices, dog. I'm not mad at none of them. Damn, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we get offline, I'm gonna really pay attention to that. That's such a good price, man. It'll cost to use the bathroom for a board, WWE. Oh, my man Jose in the chat. What's up? Claudio is gonna bat Mox in the tournament, probably. Yeah, and man, yo, Mox is looking so strong. I mean, not Claudio looking so strong. And who else is looking strong right now? Claudio and Pac, man. They both looking so strong in this tournament, man. I'm not gonna lie, dog. We gotta really watch Kevin Knight, man. We gotta really, really watch Kevin Knight, dog. Cause think about it. Almost everybody on here, Dorada, he's just in it. Roderick Strong in it. Orange Cassidy, he's cool, you know what I mean? He's a solid performer. Takeshita's over. Mox over. Claudio over. He almost won it last year. Okada, he won it last year. Kyle Fletcher over. Speedball. Speedball's a fan favorite. Speedball, speaking of Speedball, Tony Khan could throw a curveball. Speedball could actually, you know what I mean? Or Kevin Knight. Can you imagine a Speedball or Kevin Knight? Either one of them win this. Do you know the level that they could put them on? Everybody, all these other people could lose and be cool. Even Kevin Knight and Speedball Belly could lose and be cool. But still, dog. If Kevin Knight won the tournament, he got that dog. Oh my God, that'd be crazy, man. But even it's kind of far-fetched, though. It's definitely far-fetched. Claudio and Mox in the beginning to the end. Where the hell is Big Bill at? Yeah, what's up with Big Bill? Damn, that's a good question, yo. Gannibal, that's a good question. I don't know where Big Bill is, man. Real rap. Yo, what's up, Leo? What's poppin'? Kevin Knight is a must-watch. TKO taking advantage of WWE fan base. That's a fact. Unfortunately, as much as I love the curveball, Okada and Takeshita are winning their leads. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's too early to do Okada and Takeshita. I want to see that at All In, bro. I think it's too early. We gonna go through all of this for, you know what I mean? Then now we got in 30 days, damn near, a little bit over 30 days, we're gonna get Okada and Takeshita World's End. I'm not gonna be mad at it, but I just think that's an AEW All End match, man. But maybe they can run it back. Who knows, man? World's End is bending over. What the hell? Too early. We've been waiting for years. Oh, Leo. You know what I mean? I know y'all been waiting for years, man. I'm just seeing the thing cook, man. To catch the verse is too early. Kevin Knight is amazing. Kevin Knight stole it, man. Him and Darby Allin was fire, man. Him and Darby Allin was fire, dog. Yo, let me ask AEW. What are we doing with Orange Cassidy, bro? What are we doing with Orange Cassidy? I feel like Orange Cassidy, Orange Cassidy, one of the first people I ever seen in AEW, where it was like, oh, damn, I like this character. But I never seen him booked as a jobber, or I never seen him booked as somebody that, I don't think I ever seen any belt on Orange Cassidy. I don't even think I seen a trios or tag belt. Has Orange Cassidy ever had any gold on his waist? Is Orange Cassidy, will he be stuck in the mid card? He just lost to Castagnoli twice. I need an update on Kenny Omega. Yeah. What's up with Kenny? I think he cool, actually. I think Takeshita and Okada feud doesn't end at World's End. No, it definitely doesn't. It definitely doesn't, Wolf. Briscoe's promo. Oh my God, bro. Bro, Sir Smoke a lot, man. You trying to pull at my heartstrings, man. Yeah, dog. Briscoe's promo was just like, it's just so heartfelt, man. That I didn't even know he was from Delaware, dog. That's like that. That's not too far from me, man. Briscoe promo was definitely like, man. Briscoe is so genuine, dog. Man, I'm really excited about his title run, man. I'm really excited about his title run with the TNT title. Orange Cassidy had the longest reigning international champion. Damn, for real? Damn. Okay. All right. Damn, I didn't even know that. Let me see what the title looked like on Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy. The title. I never seen him with the okay, all right, but I like Orange Cassidy. That's what's up. So just what happened after that though? He just became a, I don't even want to say jobber, but yeah, man, it just, what year? Oh, this was 2022, 3, 4. So he haven't won nothing in 4 years? Is that correct, y'all? Cassidy hasn't won nothing in 4 years, I believe. If this is right, if that was 2022. First, he was the first one. Oh, he got injured. He never wore it. He kept it in his book. That's fire. Yo, that's fire. I gotta look up this title reign. That's fire. He kept it in his book bag. Yo, if anybody watching this, they know me in real life. Yo, they literally know I'm like the king of book bags. When I left school and when I was like 24, 25, then I became 30 to 35. And yo, people always ask me, yo, Bobby Masu, why do you have a book bag all the time? Like literally. This all I do, dog. Different, but you always find me with book bags, though. That's, yo, for me, seeing he had the title on his book bag, that's fire. I gotta go back and watch this run, yo. Damn, he had the title on his book bag, yo. Yeah, the book bag. Oh my God, that's hard, yo. That's hard. See, I like stuff like that. Just something different. I never even seen nothing like that, you know what I mean? It can seem simple to other people, but man, when you've been watching wrestling for so long, you really appreciate just anything that's just out the blue. Not even out the blue, that's just different, you know what I mean? Yeah, injury effed him over. Moxley had a history with Orange over that title too. Same with Ray Phoenix, also had the title. Yo, y'all know that I gotta look back at Ray Phoenix and Penta in AEW too. Phoenix won because Mox got concussed. Damn, yeah, he beat Swerve and damn. Orange Cassidy seems like he used to be the man back there. Damn, look how Kyle Fletcher used to look. Yo, Kyle Fletcher came so far, dog. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man. He beat Swerve. Yeah, nah, that's fire, man. Like, shout out to Orange Cassidy, man. Like, yeah, from me watching AEW a lot, I haven't seen that version of Orange Cassidy, so I definitely got to go back, man. Let me see, yo. So we went over Kyle and Okada. You had a promo from Kenny Omega. You know what? Is Kenny Omega, is he, because I know y'all said he had that disease, but it seems like they might be alluding to Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks might be doing some trios work. They might be bringing the Elite back. We got to get the titles off the Ops sooner or later, man. I feel like the Ops got the titles, but it's like, you know what I mean? There's something missing with the trio. Something is missing with the trio titles, if you ask me, bro. Fletcher, my boy, getting 3 points, baby. Now, that's a fact. The Don Callis family. Omega and the Bucks. He beat Jericho. Lucha. Damn. In Orange Juice match. In an Orange Juice match? What? Cassidy was goated back there along with Best Friends. Damn. So I wonder why, like, I don't know. I feel like he's such in the middle card now. It's just like, I wonder why, yo. Check out Mox vs. OC All Out 2023. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. John Moxley vs. Orange Cassidy All Out 2023. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Completely agree. Triple H so mid. I can't watch Triple A, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I can't watch that at all. Now y'all see the women's, man. All Out 2020 in a Mimosa Mayhem. Damn, Orange Cassidy was fired, dog. That's crazy. Yo, y'all see the women, man. I think the writing's on the wall, if you ask me. You know, Megan Bayne and Shafir, for some reason, Tony Storm picked a match that Megan Bayne and Shafir is definitely there. Like, I don't see no way they're losing in a death match. You got Megan Bayne and Shafir most likely going against Babes of Wrath. And, yeah, man, it could go either way. I love Willow. I mean, I wouldn't mind Willow and Harley being a women's tag team champions, but man, I really want Tony Khan to put them belts. Let's start off good. Let's start off right. Let's start off putting prestige. Let's start off not playing with these belts. Babes of Wrath is cute. It's a cute gimmick. I'm not saying that don't put the titles on them ever. They'll have their time. Maybe they could win it from Megan Bayne and Shafir in a few months. But you want to start off on the right foot with these titles, you put them on two badasses that is going to be hard as hell for people to grip them away, bro. Two legit badasses, man. I see the writing on the wall. Yo, we didn't hear nothing from Mercedes? They didn't even mention her being on Collision or nothing. Damn, what's up with Mercedes? Hold on. Oh, we gotta get some type of explanation. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I missed something, but she's been posting online. But I don't think we heard nothing from Mercedes. Mercedes may appear on Collision tomorrow. Yeah, maybe Mercedes on vacation. Yeah, or maybe she's doing indies with her other belts. Yeah, but even if she doing indies, man, we need something. That was one of the cliffhangers I wanted to know. Like, all right, Full Gear, you lost to Chris. We heard from Chris. What are we doing, Mercedes? You know what I mean? You can't win the big one. This is the elephant in the room, sis. CEO Golf and thanks for. I think Megan Bay would dethrone Chris Statlander 2026. 1%, 100%. 1%, that's 100% comment. He said Megan Bay will dethrone Chris Statlander. She will, man. She will, dog. Mercedes had 5 matches in November. She's getting some vacation, I think. All right. I mean, that's cool, but we're gonna need to have that conversation, Mercedes. I don't know if she needs to sit with Renee. I don't know if she needs to sit with Wendy Williams, Oprah Winfrey, who else? Jimmy Fallon. I don't know who she needs to sit down with. But we need to have that conversation, the elephant in the room. You can't just win title 13, 14. You can't keep winning titles and not address why you can't win the big one, man. The good thing about this story is you don't even have to rush it. We know that she's going to have to do some explaining. We know that people are going to start trolling her. You're going to see it in the comments. You're going to hear fans chanting. Man, I'm looking forward to how they're going to book that, man. Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter is taking that title next? You think so? Nah. Not the world title, nah. I think Chris Statlander going to have the world title for a very long time, bro. She the only one that beat Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné. I don't even see her on here. But yeah, she was backstage. She's the only one to beat Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné, bro. Hey, Bobber. 007, man. 007 GoldenEye, my old favorite game. Shane O'Mac had to pay back row tickets to be TKO. Can't afford front row. Nah, fact. That's a fact, man. Jamie Hayter still feud with Tekla. Yeah, she is. I think they're gonna be fighting on Collision tomorrow. Shout out Rage for the $5, man. Thanksgiving Eve, y'all helping out the dinner. I was broke on Thanksgiving Eve. Now I could probably get a little bit of what else could I get? It? Maybe a little bit of cornbread. Maybe I could add on a sweet potato pie. Thank you for the super chat. A real Survivor Series War Games pay-per-view will be damn WWE versus AEW men's and women. Wouldn't that be? Man, I can't even explain how incredible that will be, man. Yo, Rage. A comment like that makes me want to buy like WWE 2K and just kind of fantasy play out a situation like that, because that's fire, man. Yeah, it's never happening, but yo, that's a W. It's a good fantasy. AEW giving Collision tomorrow. Popeye's Cajun season turkey never happening though. It's never gonna happen, man. Leagues of Championship final, man. Yo, this World's End. Y'all know why I'm thinking about going to World's End, even though I'm most likely not, just because the financial reasons and because I don't know, man. But I'm really thinking about going to the World's End because I want to feel that Chicago vibe in the AEW building. Ending the year off, the Continental Classic, the storylines I know that's going to be built. Tony Khan pay-per-view always delivered. Chicago World's End, it's like promising to be fire, dog. Like, oh my God, this is gonna be fire, man. I gotta see how much flights are to Chicago, man. Somebody said do it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about it. World's End, this might be fire, man. I might have to ask it for Christmas if you're watching, if the BBWs are watching. You want to make your boy Bobby Monsoon happy? When I open up the Christmas card, if a ticket of World's End fall out, oh, I'll be happy. Oh, man. Man. This was fire. Fall out of Putin. Ah! Yo, Yo, remember Wu-Tang Pie is what WWE should be selling because Paul Levesque too busy cooking in his sleep. MJF will probably return too. Yeah, man. I thought you lived in Chicago. Nah. I'm from Philly. Yeah, I'm from Philly. Chicago goes crazier for AEW than they go crazy for Punk. That's a fact. Hold on. Damn, man, I seen a comment. Oh yeah, you said Leak said MJF will probably return too. Yeah, that's cool. I don't want to get my hopes up high though, yeah, man, because I'm gonna be mad, man. Y'all gonna be mad at me when I come on here and start shitting on the show if MJF don't return. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up high. After I didn't see MJF come back at Full Gear, now I'm just trusting Tony Khan's judgment at this point. And honestly, surprisingly, he's doing extremely good. He was doing good without Swerve Strickland, MJF, and Will Ospreay. Swerve Strickland is back, but it's not even like Swerve Strickland. He's in a cool storyline. He's in one of the top storylines because it involves the AEW champion. He's just coming back. He got the new music. You know what I mean? So I got enough to hold me over. You know what I mean? It just makes it that much sweeter when MJF comes back. Do I want him to come back at World's End? Yeah, you're damn right. But I don't want to look forward to that. Then that doesn't happen. I mean, if I do go to World's End, it's definitely gonna be off of just wanting to feel that Chicago wrestling energy. You know what I mean? Just knowing the energy's gonna be high. The morale is gonna be high. You got to think this is the last pay-per-view going into 2026. This is a big thing. What has Tony Khan said all year? This has been a great year for AEW. This has probably been the best year ever. This has been the most consistent year ever. People could agree or disagree. At the end of the day, Tony Khan feels that way. World's End will be booked very well, if you ask me. And once again, the expectations are going to be high. We had a consistent year. I'm expecting for you to end the year off the right way. I'm also expecting for you to go into 2026, you know what I mean, with the most momentum possible, man. MJF still has a movie going on, I thought. If MJF used contract on Briscoe, bro. What did he say? What's his name? I can't even. Ready, dead. 7306, bro. If MJF used his contract on Mark Briscoe, that's when me and the AEW chat will be back arguing again. I'm telling you. I can't even. That is a WWE style booking. That's why I can't even fathom that happen in AEW. MJF comes back. He used his contract on Briscoe. I'm snapping. I know that's not gonna happen. So I'm not gonna let you rile me up, bro, and have me snap about something that I know for a fact that's not gonna happen. Remember? You remember? I remember what MJF said when he left. He said when he comes back, you will see MJF that you never seen before. That man is not going for a TNT title, a unified, a national, a tag, a trios. He's going for one title, and that's the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. There's no rush, you know what I mean? It's cool, man. Oh, Wolf said the contract is only for AEW World title, so there you go. Yeah, there you go. The Predator, Swerve Strickland, right now is peak attitude era. Damn. Leo said AW is peak attitude era right now. Tony still has enough more important people to keep you excited. I wouldn't say peak attitude era, but yo, if y'all remember, do y'all remember if you watch WWE, right? Before the attitude era got kicked in, there was a time where, like, around the time where the Montreal screw job happened, around the time where maybe it was like WrestleMania 13, you know what I mean, where Bret Hart, people started to get tired of Bret Hart. Then Bret Hart started to turn and he started to, you know what I mean? When them storylines was happening, I feel like that's where AEW at right now. I don't think AEW hit peak attitude era. I don't think AEW hit peak AEW era yet, you know what I mean? I think for that to happen, everybody has to be active. Everybody, we're gonna know. We're gonna be able to tell when that happens. You know what I mean? We're gonna be able to tell because Dynamite and Collision will be, and the pay-per-views. It would just be on hitting on all cylinders. You know what I mean? It's a feeling. When that run happens, trust me, it's a feeling. It's an energy. It's a sentiment that happens. That will be you're gonna feel it. Trust me, you're gonna feel it, bro. It could happen. The Blacks, MJF have some scores to settle with the Syndicate to start with. I don't want to see MJF beef with the Hurt Syndicate, dog. Like for what? Like I don't want to see that, bro. None of them have titles. I don't see, dog. He has to go for the world title. Nobody in the Hurt Syndicate has titles. I hated that storyline. MJF trying to be in the Hurt Syndicate. Yeah, I hated that. And I think Tony Khan seen it wasn't working like that. So that's why he got in and out of that storyline real fast. Hangman and Swerve is fire. Yeah, they fire. An old man like you gotta let go of the Attitude Era, man. Oh, I can't, Dak, I can't. That's like telling me to let go of my child. I can't. We gotta use your measuring stick. We got to use a measuring stick, you know what I mean? And I only even bring up the Attitude Era because somebody said in a comment, to be honest, I don't even be trying. I do a lot of comparison, but I also try to keep in mind that I can't, you know what I mean? I try not to do it all the time. No, I try to keep it balanced, you know what I mean? I try to give AEW a clean slate, a clean canvas to paint whatever they want to paint. Because I don't really care about if it's as good as the Attitude Era. Wrestling is so bad right now that all I need is effort, you know what I mean? And AEW, after this year, 2025, now, you know what I mean? The expectations have risen for them. So, you know what I mean? They're not gonna have a problem with booking. I definitely don't believe that. Black Spider, what's up, bro? AEW beat WWE again. Cody Rhodes candidly killed the Attitude Era in AEW, by the way. Damn, you think so? I think that was the beginning of AEW, though, man. I think AEW definitely has some what's the name? Have some ways to go. We always gotta bring it. Attitude Era was mint. We always gotta bring it up. All right, let me see what else happened, man. We talked about Hangman and Hangman is drinking again. We are so bad. Yeah, so Hangman, he picked the cup back up, man. Yo, I know a lot of y'all was surprised about this, man. Remember y'all told me Claudio was gonna lose the whole tournament? I mean, not Claudio, Mox. Y'all told me Mox was gonna lose the whole tournament. My man Mox choked out, what's his name, Dorada, man. This was a good match, bro. This was a good match, dog. Because you didn't know what was going to happen. You didn't know who was going to win. Mox able to choke him out. It's like, okay. All right. But, yo, if you watch this match, he almost tapped out. So they're still planting the seed that Mox is so quick to give up. Even though he won, I literally remember he almost tapped out. I'm like, oh, my God, is he about to do it? Where the F is MJF? Yo, Raven, they keep saying that he's shooting a movie. Kyle and Okada back on. Facts. They had Moxley and Claudio, but they changed it up, I guess. They did? Yeah, they should have changed that up. You can't give us Mox and Claudio right now. It's way too early. It's way too early. We got way too many shows to give us that. Hey Bobby, my boy Swerve praised Buddy Matthews on his interview. You think Matthews come back and wins TNT champion? Yo, to be honest, Matthews have a that's a good question, bro. But unfortunately, Matthews definitely has a weird injury, dog. And hold on, we got some news. We'll get to that. I'm gonna stay on AEW. The more I'm doing live, the better I'm getting that bid all over the place. But just to answer whoever said that about Buddy Matthews, Mario, He got a weird injury, dog. Hold on. Look, this was 2 weeks ago. He said this is an update 2 weeks ago. Remember, Buddy Matthews hurt his ankle. He rolled his ankle like I don't even know how long ago. It seems like forever ago. He says today was the first time since surgery to hit the hack squat. This is the hack squat right here. And this is not even a regular squat. It's just a hack squat. You see his ankle's still messed up. Damn, bro. He says the first day he hit the hack squat, still very restricted with ankle mobility, but working on it daily. Numbness is still a factor, but hopefully subsides in the near future, but still unknown at times. At this time, swelling depends on the amount of rehab I've done on a day, easily maintained with icing. Dog, think about this dude is a monster, dog. He's doing 135 on a hack squat. If y'all don't know, I think he only has one plate on the hack squat. This is not even. Oh, he got 2 plates on there. No, I don't know if that's 1 or 2 plates. Either way, this is a dude on a hack squat. He probably is doing like 4 or 5 normally. So look how much strain he's going through just for 1 or 2 plates. You know what I mean? He has a very weird injury. Unfortunately, dog, I don't see him coming back no time soon. He said he can't. He feel numbness in his ankle. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't know, man. It's an injury that it's a weird injury, dog. When you can't feel your ankle, it's just like I don't even know where you go from there. To be honest, this dude is jacked. This dude is ready. Like I said, this dude is a champion. But man, it's just these weird injuries is definitely is setting them back right now, bro. Hold on, super chat. Shout out Rage for the $5. What was your favorite? Oh no! I'm trying to stay on topic. Rage. He says, what was your favorite Nintendo 64 wrestling game, and why was it No Mercy? And why was it not a wrestling game? If you from this era, Nintendo 64, we're going to deviate just a tiny bit. He asked, Ray, shout out, thank you for the $5. He said, what's my favorite wrestling game on Nintendo 64? I think now you know this, if you were OG and you played Nintendo 64, and you know Nintendo 64 had the best wrestling games because the PlayStation 1 sucked. Attitude Era and all of that, you know what I mean? Raw, I played them because it was WWF at the time, but like to be honest, they suck compared to this. But if you was on N64, you know this was the best one. You know this was the best one. It wasn't even this, and maybe No Mercy too. Maybe No Mercy, but this was the one right here. NWO versus WCW Revenge. This was fire, bro. You have Raven, Goldberg, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. This was fire. DDP. Man, dog, this you take me back asking that question, man. For real. WCW. Yeah, WCW for Revenge. Yeah, that was it. Why are Buddy and Pac damn near body doubles? Yeah, damn, that is funny. They definitely resemble each other. I'm more amped for Seth return. For real. Bobby, when is Adam Cole coming back? Yo, Celeb Richardson. I'm not gonna lie. Adam Cole, that's another injury, man. That was Adam Cole was another injury that's like kind of like Buddy Matthews, bro. But it's probably worse though, because Adam Cole, I think he's dealing with concussions. Buddy Matthews, he just has to figure out his ankle and just make sure he fixed the numbness thing. You know what I mean? Which I could see happening. Adam Cole, it's like once you start playing with them concussions in your head and your brain, it's just a whole different beast. They don't even know how the brain works all the way, to be honest, but that's just a different story. SmackDown 2 was a good game though. Leo, yeah, now that's a fact. That's a fact. SmackDown 2, PS1, even all of them was fire. But he said N64 on Nintendo 64. It was WCW Revenge. Maybe this is another one that was fire though. You know what I mean? WrestleMania 2000 was fire. For some reason, Nintendo 64 had the fire games more than the fire wrestling games more than PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation guy though, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. It seems fun. Mortal Kombat was the only game I played. I'm more hyped for Ospreay return. Facts. But yeah, I wanna see Ospreay return. Concussion, you need to just retire. Yeah. Yo, that's why that's why Tony Khan, when he brung up Adam Cole, he started choking up. He started crying when he was on, not crying, but he started choking up. You can see it was a very emotional for him when he talked on Ariel Helwani, and he was like, "Yo, bro, Adam Cole is his man." And I was there, bro. I was there at All In when Adam Cole was like, "Yo, bro, I might be retiring, man," and I'm not gonna lie, dog. I didn't even know that Adam Cole was that much loved. I was there, bro. I wish I was in the front row. Well, I couldn't even be in the front. I got the best seats I could that was available. But man, I was there, dog, and I honestly didn't know that he was so beloved in AEW. I know he was fire. I know he was there. I know he was a big factor. But just if you was in the building when he announced this, man, just the emotion was at an all-time high, dog. We all wanted to see Kyle Fletcher versus Adam Cole, you know what I mean? And he came out, and we seen him crying, and you got Roderick Strong, and I think there's Kyle O'Reilly coming out hugging him, man. This was definitely like, this is one of the moments I definitely remember from being there. Like, damn, dog, this is real, dog. This just sucks, bro. Where is Jay White? Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what people told me what happened to Jay White. Somebody said he was nursing an injury, but I heard he was about to return. I gotta still do a lot of more research on Jay White. I didn't even know he was a bull like that at AEW. As much as I miss Adam Cole, I'd rather not ever see him again. See him carrying on, collecting injuries. Yo, Paul, what's his name? Paul? Yeah. Bro, once you start, like the other comment said, once you start playing with your brain and them concussions and all of that, it's not. Y'all remember when Kyle Fletcher did this? This is one of the spots, I'm not gonna lie, that pissed me off. I really remember this, dog. Because, yo, back then, even when I wasn't covering AEW all the time, I was still always watching AEW. I was just had to catch up. I had to do research. I had to catch up. You know what I mean? And when I started going live on AEW, y'all really caught me up. You know what I mean? Leaps and bounds. But I was still watching it, and I never forget. I watched this AEW Dynamite, and I'm like, this is the dumbest spot. Like, why would you do this spot? This dude already has crazy injuries, crazy ass head trauma. I don't know why Adam Cole or Kyle Fletcher would agree with this spot. And a lot of people was giving Kyle Fletcher heat, but Adam Cole agreed with it. And it's just like, I did not understand that spot. But whether the spot happened or not, he still had the injuries going on. Yeah, he was part of the Bullet Club. Adam Cole is so important to wrestling. His history with Ring of Honor, the Bullet Club, Elite, with his boys at Undisputed Era. Paul Levesque. MJF is in the movie Speaking of Violent Night, and MJF is on his honeymoon. Bro, MJF been done his honeymoon. He been done his honeymoon. Cole got a concussion off that lariat spot, not the ring bump. Yeah, I'm not saying he got his concussion off of this. I'm just saying this is a stupid ass spot to be doing. But whether you got concussions or not, I think this is a dumb spot whether you're healthy or not. Now, when you're talking about somebody like Adam Cole, that makes it 100 times more, you know what I mean, dumb. Who's watching Snore Game? Man, Snore Games is gonna be sad, man. Wrestling is dangerous, even simple moves, man. That's a fact. Yo, Knight, I agree with that 100%. That's like blaming ring hollers or Big E injury. Nah, nobody's blaming nobody. I'm saying both of them shouldn't agree to that spot. That's what I'm saying. He said that's like blaming Ridge Holland. Nah, nobody's blaming nobody because both wrestlers have to agree on the spot unless you want, unless you with Rogue like Rajah Jackson. Modern PlayStation is unfortunately like WWE, soulless, greedy. Yeah, get a PC, please. Yeah, Leo, I don't even play. I'm a gamer too. Like wrestling and video games was my thing, but into this new gaming where you stream and you game, like I'm a PlayStation guy. I literally have to go to a PC now because I got PlayStation 5 and I literally probably played it only 5 times. Like one of the biggest disappointments as far as games dropping in. The free game that they gave on PlayStation 5 was probably the best PlayStation game I've played. Maybe I played something else that was fire. I can't really remember. But yeah, I played probably 1 or 2 games I really remember that I enjoyed. Everything else is just like lifeless. But I'm waiting for the GTA 6. Yeah, they don't got no game. I hope Seth Rollins. I hope pajamas. What? Becky Lynch pajamas and Swerve too. You heard what Becky Lynch said, that crazy stuff. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what we got here, man. Yo, did y'all see Swerve Strickland interview on what we got that on Chris Van Vliet? We gonna try to let's go into the Swerve Strickland interview. Swerve Strickland, Chris Van Vliet. Man, I didn't even watch this yet, so I don't even to be honest, I haven't seen it. I said I'm gonna just watch it. I'm gonna just watch it with y'all on live. Go through some of the important parts of this interview. Let me see. It's blossom on his music career. Similarities between music and wrestling. Having certain Swerve Strickland is certified, getting released from WWE and going to AEW. Yeah, I think this is interesting. I missed it. Nope, I got it. Yeah. We about to tune into this. I'm gonna go to whatever's intriguing. Hold on. Let's see what he's talking about on this job.
I've got to change something.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And shout out to Chris Van Vliet too, man. Able to WWE, AEW, TNA, people that got heat with WWE. This is by far, it's not even close to the best interviewer in the professional wrestling space, man. So shout out to Chris Van Vliet for giving us fire interviews, fire content.
And at that point,
I got to
go, I've got to change something.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And at that point,
I got to elevate. Yeah.
You didn't have a job at that point.
Yeah. I knew like there was like feelers that were reaching out with AEW. I kind of heard through the grapevine about things like that, but it was just like, if I'm going to go over there, I have to be the one to take the ball. I have to be the one to lead. I have to be the one this, like, undeniably, this is a guy that we're putting all of our resources around and we won't allow to fail.
I just feel like within the first few months of you being in AEW, there was this kind of idea online of like, wait, that guy was in NXT? That guy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember seeing that guy doing these things.
Yeah.
Like you leveled it up a ton.
Which worked in my favor because
This is a problem, man. Now we got 2 stars, Tony Storm and Swerve Strickland. Just 2 people that WWE dropped the ball completely because they lacked the curate stars. Shout out Rage for the $5. Oh yeah, I'm gonna answer that after this. How do you feel about AEW doing 2-day pay-per-views? We'll answer that. But yo, listen, Swerve Strickland, Tony Storm, 2 stars that WWE had first completely dropped the ball. The inability to create new stars will be one of the catalysts of the death of WWE.
but they didn't have anything to compare me to. Like that, like there's a lot of people are like, who's that? Who's this? Like on the day that I did the contract signing at Revolution, I was just like, I can take this as like a disrespectful way and be like bitter about it and feel petty. Or I can be like, I could use this as my favor and be like, okay, they don't know me. This is a fresh start. I can literally, like, once again, that rock bottom feel. There's nowhere else to go but up.
Yeah.
I'm not having to, like, compare myself or work towards like what I did in the past. Like I felt like that was so tough for like a Bryan Danielson because he was coming from being Daniel Bryan.
Right.
Like he's a Hall of Famer. That in itself is a Hall of Famer. So Bryan coming into like, I'm Bryan Danielson. And for people that only know him as being Daniel Bryan, to doing what he did in Bryan Danielson in AEW, that's a whole nother Hall of Fame career in just like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Like of him doing what he's did here. And
So basically, he's just explaining like, yo, bro, I had a fresh start. Nobody knew me in WWE. WWE didn't know what to do with me. So when he got to AEW, it was like Swerve Strickland. All right, we don't even know this. We never even knew him from NXT, but unless you're like an NXT freak, a lot of us barely watch the show. You know what I mean? But Swerve Strickland, he had a fresh start in AEW, and Daniel Bryan was the man in WWE. He had one of the best moments in WrestleMania history. One of the most over chance. Yes, WrestleMania 30, one of the most memorable WrestleMania wins of all time, man. So for him to go to AEW, he has such an uphill battle to reclaim that spot, and for him to surpass that, kudos to Bryan Danielson, because man, it's a damn near impossible feat
in AEW. So I felt like he had a huge, like, that's a lot of shoes to fill, like for yourself. You know, Moxley the same way.
Yeah.
You know, Moxley reinvented himself 3-4 times here in AEW.
Yeah.
You know, like those guys had it harder than I did. I feel like because they had this huge reputation. They had the big names. They're coming in like a already super successful careers in WWE. To like, oh, I hope he's better than what we seen there, or like, oh, he's not as good as what we saw over there, or like, you know, they already had the comparison.
Hold on, let's hear this. He talks about the syringe spot with Hangman Adam Page. I wonder what he gonna say about this.
You have just an insane threshold for pain.
No, I actually suck at pain.
I don't know about that.
I'm terrible at pain. I'm awful.
So what is it?
Is he trolling? Is Swerve Strickland trolling, dog? You got a hard threshold for pain. You let Hangman Adam Page put the syringe in your mouth. That don't seem like a hard threshold for pain, bro.
You're just adrenaline's through the roof.
I sometimes I just like astral project and just like my body just leaves itself for like a couple seconds. Then it comes back and then like, ow, why did I do that? Type of feel. So I gotta kind of like go thoughtless for a little bit, and then it comes back to me.
What made you think you could do that syringe spot?
It was just something that I don't think has been seen on American soil, television wise, in a major promotion like that in a while. Because it's something that's like, why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? Good, that's why I'm doing it.
Well, you know, people already have a fear of needles.
Yeah.
So like just seeing the needle in itself is like, ooh, that makes me feel uncomfortable.
That's the point. Like if you're sitting at home, you're already getting uneasy.
Yeah.
Which we have so many things of like little small things that.
Let me ask y'all something real quick, man. Was this too far? Was this too far for Swerve Strickland, bro? This is what they're talking about. If you don't know, the syringe spot where Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page put the syringe in Swerve Strickland's mouth. Is this too far? Oh, I see the super chats. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up to the super chats. How you feel about it? Yeah, I got Rage and Fresh and Fly. Fresh and Fly says, can you make a video? But can see this favorite. I'm gonna address both of them when we done with Swerve Strickland segment. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Make sure y'all share the video too, man. Let me ask y'all. Hold on, man. All right, hold on, man. Give me 1 second, man. We gotta go to the poll for this, man. I gotta know, man. Was this Swerve Strickland syringe spot too far for AEW, man? You know, because AEW, they push the limit so much, bro. But like, what is too much, bro? Was syringe? And don't kill me if I spell syringe wrong. Yeah, we got the poll going, man. Let me know, man. Was this spot too much, man? I'm gonna tell you, for me. See, I hate needles. I don't even have any tattoos because I don't like needles, man. But man, I think just a tiny bit, man. A tiny. I mean, it was a curveball, but my God, like, I don't think I ever want to see this again, man. And I don't know. It's so hard, man, because I complain about shit being too soft and predictability. Damn, we got half and half in the chat, man. Right now, we got half and half in the poll, but most people, we got the AEW sickos in the building. 70% is saying, man, the spot was cool, man. It ain't too much. So, the sickos, they want to see somebody catch a dome shot. Yeah, I mean, in the AEW ring, yeah, man. Man, a lot of people think this was, though. A lot of people think this was. This is why we call y'all the AEW sickos, man. I hate needles too with the F. Yeah. Also, the needles why Hangman Anna Page won the match. He made Swerve go to sleep with it, basically. Damn. I remember this match, but not like I gotta go back to this match, dog. I gotta tap back in. I gotta watch this match over. I know it was on All Out. I remember watching it, but I understand the layers of the storyline way, way more now. So I gotta actually watch this match back because I don't remember that. Damn, he made him go to sleep with that. He got powerbomb on the cinder block. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that part. No more needles. And the crowd with Hangman thought he was going back after the match. This is what I mean, dog. Hangman and Swerve. It's hard to believe they just go from that to now there's no way they're just gonna be best friends, man. These two tried to kill each other in that ring, dog. But man, that's crazy. But we got a lot of people saying that, man. We basically got 75 to 25 in the poll, man. Of like, yo, bro, nah, this was, you know what I mean? This was too much, man. Hold on, let me try to 74-26, man. I agree with that, man. 43 votes. Shout out to the super chat, man. All right, let's go back to him talking about this.
It makes people uneasy. I knew a syringe would like make people feel uneasy.
It went through your cheek.
Yep, all the way through.
Come on.
Yep, all the way through. I think I still have the needle. I think I do.
How much did that hurt?
I felt it. Like, and it's hard to gauge that with like I could be like, and I could give it to you, and you're like, oh my God. So like our pain threshold to anybody could be like just completely different.
Yeah.
So it could be like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like Darby Allin, it was chill. Like that would kill me, Darby.
What did you think about the reaction to that online? Because there were some people that were like, oh wow, that's crazy. And then there were other people that were like, that's too much.
That's stupid. That's dumb. That's like, why would you do that? Well, you're talking about it. It's the moment. It's the moment. And I wouldn't do that with anybody else. Right there, unsanctioned, cage with Hangman. Like somebody that like I was just already depleted because I got powerbombed on a cinder block right before that. So I'm like,
Hangman tried to kill that man.
He's like, we've already took it so far. He already burned down my house. There's like, where else further do you go? Someone that you hate. And it was just like something that was just like, he hates me that much to just like do something like that came out of his boot. Like he had that. So that was something like he just wanted to just punish me with.
Where did you even get where did you come up with the idea? And then how did you know that was the spot to like, this is the match, we got to do this?
I had no ideas. I just do. Hangman just does. Hangman just drinks my blood. Okay. I'm taped in my hands. I can't move. I can't stop him if I wanted to. He just does. Hangman just does.
After
See, this is hard for me to understand, like, because he's trying to play he's trying to keep the kayfabe alive, but it's like also he wouldn't trust anybody else. Yeah, I mean, it's like, all right, Swerve. What are we leaning towards? Are we playing K? Am I bugging feeling that way? Are we playing K? Are we playing kayfabe, or are we pulling the curtain back a little bit? You know what I mean? Because what I want to know, honestly, is like, bro, who is calling this match? Who is calling these spots? I think that's what Chris Van Vliet is trying to ask Swerve Strickland. Are you calling these spots? Are you coming up with these ideas? Or is Hangman Adam Page coming up with these ideas? Yeah, I mean, he's saying Hangman Adam Page, but also he's saying like, well, he's drinking my blood. He's doing all right, bro. The question is, who is calling the spots? Yeah, I mean, like, let's put the kayfabe thing aside just for a second. Only because they, you know what I mean, it seems like he already did it a little bit.
Through the syringe, you took an unprotected chair shot to your head that was like Attitude Era level chair shot, like ECW type of chair shot. That thing was so loud.
Mm-hmm. It felt like I got punched in the head from two fists. It was like from two different sides of like the skull. It's honestly, it was like it was very John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, end of a movie. Pow, you're dead. It's just as simple as that. Like, there's nobody coming to help you. We're off in the middle of nowhere. You've gone so far as doing bad things, from doing bad things to earn the success. It's going to catch up to you, and that's what happened to my character.
Now, I know a lot of y'all not gonna like this, bro. Hold on. Man, chair spot. Damn, where's that chair spot? All right, this is the spot he was talking about where he got hit with the chair, right? A lot of y'all not gonna like this, right? This is the difference between when it happened in WCW and WWF and when it's happening in 2025. Do y'all want to hear the difference? Y'all want to hear the difference real quick? The amount of knowledge and information right now. Don't get me wrong. I love when people go to great lengths. He told a story. Bang, the chair shot. It ended it all. You killed that character, whatever you did. All right, cool. The only thing is, right, now, if Swerve Strickland in the next few months after this has to have a conversation with the AEW crowd like Adam Cole had to have, was it worth it? The AEW sickos love this, and I get it. Okay, we love it. But in all reality, did it need it? You took the power bomb on the cinder block. You took the syringe. Okay, that's a lot. I'd rather the syringe spot and the power bomb on the cinder block than that chair shot. I think we gotta watch the head. We gotta be smart about this. The storyline isn't bigger than Swerve Strickland's career, because we can't say AEW sickos. You can't say you love this. Then then the tears start flowing for Adam Cole. And Adam Cole not even taking shots like this. What I'm saying is you run the risk of an Adam Cole situation with chair shots like this. I don't think it was needed. It was crazy. I remember this. But I think honestly, man, just with the chair, with the headshots, any type of headshots, we got to be a little bit more careful, because you know why? The bell rings. The people, you're done eating your popcorn, you're done drinking your beer. You go home, and that man has to still go in the back to Gorilla. He has to go to the locker room. He has to take the tights off. The show's over. Everybody's in their car driving home. Oh, that was crazy. And that dude, he still has to feel the effects of that. And it's always going to come down to, was it worth it? And honestly, it's not. I don't care what nobody says. It's not, dog. You know what I mean? It's fire. I appreciate the effort from Swerve Strickland, but it's just not worth it, dog. The chair was rigged, Bobby. Yo, Leo, how? Damn, y'all saying the chair was rigged? Now I gotta watch that match back, bro. Hold on, let me see this, dog. Swerve Strickland, Adam Page. AEW always got some excuses, bro. But we gonna see. Hold on. Damn, y'all might be right. The camera zoomed out as soon as he got hit with the chair. Damn, y'all might be right. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all, man. Damn. Damn, y'all right, bro. That shit was rigged. Hold on, man. I'm gonna show y'all. I might gotta clip this out. They're gonna probably hit me with a demonetized thing, but I feel like I just gotta show y'all this real quick. What the hell's wrong with that? Damn, dog. They zoomed out. That's kind of genius. Hold on. So if y'all see real quick, hold on. How do I get there? Look, they zoomed out, like he's hitting him with the chair, zoomed right out. And if you think about it, the cage is there, so the fans can't really see. All you hear is the loud chair shot. And if you think about it now that I remember the WWE chair shots, it sounded different. It sounded impactful, but it sounded like hollow. Like you could hear it, but it sounded hollow. Man, oh. Yo, shout out everybody. Delayed grass. Shout out. Yeah, it sounds super aluminum. Shout out to everybody. Fearfully, Leo, everybody who told me that, man. I ain't gonna lie. I called bullshit on y'all on that, man. Y'all was right. The chair was rigged. So I just went on a rant for nothing. Hey, your boy players mess up too. Your boy Bobby Monsoon, man. Players mess up too. Y'all was right. That was a rigged chair shot. Damn. Somebody said it's still brutal. New generation. Yeah, it sounds brutal, but honestly, if it was hollow or aluminum, damn, that was played very, very well. That was played very well. Fake props. It's all right, Bobby. We love you, Red. nah, love you. You know, I'm going to keep it real. I'm one of the content creators. If I feel strongly about something, I'm going to say it, bro. And I don't care. We could argue. You know, me and AEW people, we go argue. WWE people, we go argue. If I'm wrong, I'm going to say I'm wrong straight up. I don't have no problem with saying I'm wrong, taking accountability. You know what I mean? But it's just, I just have to see it for myself. I'm not going to hear somebody say, oh, man, it was a rigged shot. Now I'm going to think it's a rigged shot. I'm calling bullshit. But when I see it, it's obviously a rigged chair. I can tell by the sound. The number one giveaway is how the camera zoomed out. You know what I mean? The camera zoomed out because it was like, yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Damn, that was fire, bro. It still hurts. Yeah, I believe it still hurts, but it's nothing like the Attitude Era chair. I had a chair here. Remember the steel chair I had here. It broke because I kept breaking it from watching WWE. Darby would demand a $20 chair. Yeah, Darby need to watch it, bro. Darby need to really watch it, man. Yeah, let me see if there's anything else he talked about. F match, the independent wrestling scene, getting into acting like MJF, Swerve Strickland, Javon, and thinking about retirement, future pair. 3 things Yeah, so basically, check that video, check that joint out with Swerve Strickland interview with Chris Van Vliet. I think it's a fire interview, man. It's crazy. All right, let me get to the super chats, man, real quick. Let me go up to Rage. How would you feel if AEW started doing the 2-day pay-per-views? Like, thank you for the $5. 2-day pay-per-views. They could do it. I just. All right, Rage. So now, what AEW will expect us for pay $50 a day? That's too much, bro. $50. I mean, you got to think about it. I don't think it makes sense for AEW to do 2-day pay-per-views. Tony Khan is known for being Mr. Pay-per-view. He's doing good with one pay-per-view. I don't even think he's really money hungry. He's about to whore his company out. 2-day pay-per-views is too much, bro. It's just too much. One pay-per-view, that's it. You know what I mean? I don't want 2-day pay-per-views. Even with Tony Khan, it's just too. It would be too much, bro. If that's just my opinion, man. Fresh and Fly for the $2. Can you make a video on booking Cena's farewell? You talking about the whole year, or just his last match? You know, I'll be covering the last match or whatever. But if you're talking about the whole year, I definitely think about it. I watched the whole thing. Gregory, the man took staples to the tongue. Yeah, I forgot about that. Fearfully, he definitely did. Weren't in a cage match. That cinder block was brutal. RX, nah, that's a fact. Let me see. Oh, Triple GPT. Should you be getting ready for Thanksgiving, Parliament? Yo, this dude is a fool. Yo, this dude says, have a good Thanksgiving, Bobby. Don't forget about War Games. Oh my God, Triple GPT, man. No, this dude is a fool, man. Yo, thanks for the $5, man. But Triple GPT, Snore Games will be the snooze of the century, dog. Unfortunate. You know what's sad? We got a certain level of Dynamite, right? It's not even like it was the best Dynamite of all. You know what I mean? It was just a solid Dynamite, and it's most likely going to be better than whatever we're gonna get for Snore Games. Think about that. Just a regular Dynamite is going to be more exciting than Snore Games. It's just like, man. But hold on, triple GPT, man. I got something for you, brother. Hold on right there. Since you in the chat, since it's Thanksgiving, we're in the giving mood, man. We're gonna cue some music for you, brother. Don't worry about it, man. Hold on.
Back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Breathe in and breathe out. Snore Game stumps down. Brock Lesnar slipped on his entrance and it had his ass. Rolling. What? Keep rolling. Come on. Keep rolling. Yeah. Keep rolling. What?
There you go, Triple GPT. There goes your star, Brock Lesnar.
Back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Breathe in and breathe out. Snore Game stumps down. Brock Lesnar slipped on his entrance and it had his ass. Rolling. What? Keep rolling. Come on. Keep rolling. Yeah. Keep rolling. What?
There you go, Triple GPT. Happy Thanksgiving. Move out. Back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Breathe in, then breathe out. Snore Game, thumbs down. Oh man, I'm glad y'all like that job, man. Oh snap. Yo, that shit was hilarious. That song on Spotify, yeah. Yo, that's hilarious, yo. Yeah, man. Snore Games is not looking good, man. It's not looking good, bro. Bobby, did you see Mark Henry said about Javon Evans? Yo, yeah, what is he talking about? Damn, y'all did see that. Hold on. Damn, where is wrestling new CEO? Let me see. Damn, y'all did see that, dog. I wish I could find it. Mark Henry said, dog, Javon Evans will be a star in 15 years. I can't even, I forgot where that headline was at, dog. Like, nah, that was wild. Take Death Rebels pace. Yeah. Nah, facts. I gotta definitely figure out how to get y'all some, yeah, man. Scooby Doo joins an all-time great. Oh no, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad y'all like that, y'all. I would definitely be cooking up more stuff. It really be coming off the top of my head. I don't really know, yeah, man. Oh, here it go. I don't know y'all like it until, yeah, man. Until I, yeah, man, y'all say it. But I'm happy y'all been enjoying it. But yeah, like, what is Mark Henry? I mess with Mark Henry too. Let it be clear. 15 years in his championship era. Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, they were champions in their early 20s. 15 years? You mean to tell me it's 2025? 2040 Mark Henry, 15 years? 2040 Javon Evans will be in his championship era? I think he's sadly, he's wrong. I think I know what he meant though. I think he meant that, yo. I think he meant that, man. He'll be in his prime. I don't know, bro. 15 years is just way too long though, bro. 15 years is like he'll be 31. He'll be 36. I see what he's trying to say, but nah, bro. Nah, I don't mess with Mark Henry anymore. Yeah, he'll be 36 by that time. Yo, he should be actually wrapping up his championship era in 15 years. If you think about it, 36, that's kind of like he won the title a few times. He had a few good runs. He had 3 or 4 WrestleMania main events, like literally main events night 2 under his belt. Some classic feuds. But the way they've been booking people like Javon Evans, it hasn't been like... When have we seen somebody like Javon Evans on the top of the card, bro? Absolutely crazy, yeah. Now, imagine Javon Evans at AEW. Man. I don't know. It's a lot more I gotta see from him. He got a lot of potential, man. In-ring is incredible. I gotta see more mic work, bro. I'm not even saying what I seen I didn't like. I just gotta see more mic work. I gotta see what happens. I gotta see how he feuds with people. You know what I mean? Can Javon Evans pull on the emotional heartstrings? It's so hard to do it under WWE Creative, bro. Yeah, Mark Henry has been restless since WWE Shut Your Mouth was out and Know Your Role. Javon Evans should be like Swerve by now. Yo, Swerve said Javon Evans was better than him than where he was at 31. This dude has a lot of potential, man, but WWE really dropped the ball not having him win the Last Time Is Now tournament, bro. They should have put the rocket on him right then and there. Right then and there. People wondered, yo, why this? You know why Ricochet, people like Ricochet, he was never to get, he could never get over in WWE as far as like the promos and stuff. Then he got a lot of backlash for it. It's because, dog, he never got the opportunity to put a lot of reps in as far as promos, dog. Javon Evans, dog. We're seeing a lot of good in-ring work. I want to see, hopefully, dog, just don't, you got to throw these stars out there. They have to have these weird, awkward moments. You know what I mean? You got to kind of get through that. That's why live shows, y'all don't understand, not having live events is a detriment to a lot of these stars. They could just get ideas out. They could cut promos on fans. You know what I mean? It's hard to talk in front of thousands of people on a mic. You got the reverb. You got the, you know what I mean? You have a lot of things going on, dog. It's hard, bro. They need to be able to get the reps, man. If Javon Evans doesn't get enough reps in, it could take 15 years, to be honest. Sir Yeetus, $2. Mark is out of touch. They don't have 15 years. Facts. 15 years, man. There'll be $3 trillion in debt. 3T. That's how long it took for Mark Henry to break up with Mae Young. Yo, do y'all remember that, yo? Yo, do y'all remember that? This was hilarious, bro. Mark Henry and Mae Young. Oh my God, this was hilarious, bro. Yeah, he actually talked about his thing with Mae Young. That's how long it took for. Yo, shout out to Mario. Yo, you a fool for remembering this. Yo, this Mark Henry Mae Young joint this show was so hilarious, bro. Let me. I kind of want to see what he said about Mae Young. She rolled with me.
I'm so curious, when you were doing stuff with Mae Young, were you also traveling with her at that time?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, like whenever Moolah and the other ladies were not on the road, she rode with me. And bro, she used to tell me stories. Like, she was like, you know what, Mark? I understand who you are in the business. And I was like, what do you mean, man? And she's like, I see how you help these other kids out, and I heard people talk about you when you first started. And you know what? Fuck them people. She was tough. She said, I went through the same thing. And she told me stories about the boys, like, flashing her, you know, like, saying belittling and really horrible, horrible things to her. Not letting her dress in, like, she dressed in broom closets, janitor's rooms, stuff like that, so they wouldn't rib her.
Damn.
Like, somebody stole all her clothes one time and put them in a water bucket. Like, they hazed the shit out of her. And she just started kicking people in the balls and punching people in the throat. I'm dead serious.
Mae Young was gangster, dog. Somebody said that. Somebody just said that. Mae Young had a baby hair. Pal Pirate in the chat. VSP, shout out to you, Pal Pirate. That's kind of fire. Mae Young was gangster. Yo, basically he was explaining. I'm gonna Sir Yeetus with the 5. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that real quick. Mark Henry's basically explaining. Him and Mae Young, they used to ride in a car, and Mae Young basically disclosed to Mark Henry that she kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? She could relate, you know what I mean? She could understand what Mark Henry was probably going through, because, you know, Mark Henry, you know, he's big, black, dark skin, and, you know, the wrestling business, you know, they was given, you know what I mean? There wasn't a lot of black people in wrestling, so you was given a hard time. And the women was given a hard time, especially back in the day, Mae Young Day, you know what I mean? So she was just saying how she could understand what he was probably going through coming up, because even back in her day, which was probably 100, even way, 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 way worse. You know what I mean? They was ribbing her, putting her stuff in a bucket. You know what I mean? Who knows what other stuff that was going on, dog? That's why when you was black back in the day, dog, you had to be somebody like hardcore, like Ron Simmons, dog. Ron Simmons, dog, he made you respect him. He was knocking shit out left and right. Dog, you was not playing with Ron Simmons, bro. Seriously, man. But now this is fire. Mae Young was such a gangster, man. Sir Yeetus, he says the only way new talent that actually has talent will thrive is where Paul Levesque is going. Damn. Sir Yeetus. I hate to even agree with that, bro. But yeah, because people think that I just like, you know what I mean, troll at Paul Levesque or whatever. I really don't. I really wish that we got the same Paul Levesque we got at NXT Black and Gold, but a lot of people saying that was Dusty booking and other people. So I hate to say that, but man, it's just what it looks like. I have no rebuttal to this, Sir Yeetus, because it's just the writings on the wall, dog. He's the common denominator of the problem that's going on of curating talent and all of that. Even when you look at this Mae Young situation, it's like, where's the storylines kind of like this? The straight outlandish storyline. She gave birth to a hand. This is so stupid, but it just, for some reason, it just even the hand thing is a bit much, right? But Mae Young being with sexual chocolate, it's just like, This is the, I wonder if, what's her name? I wonder if Vince Russo booked this. I wonder if Vince Russo booked that. But it's just such a outlandish storyline that wind up kind of working. You know what I mean? Yeah, they treated her so bad. Paul Levesque is burying his own NXT guys. Jim Ross. Yeah, Jim Ross. The Mae Young vs. Cleopatra at the Coliseum was a 5-star classic. Yeah, I gotta watch that. Yeah, I used to love Mae Young work, man. Seriously. All right, let me see what else. Let me see what else we got on the A. Let me see if AEW posted anything. I'm gonna drop another video tomorrow, posting the news and stuff like that. It don't seem like AEW have any other new news. I think we went over everything. Claudio, Orange, Darby, Kevin. Yeah, we went over everything. So tomorrow we got Collision, and yeah, I'm gonna be tapping into the Collision. Oh, Sir Yeetus, Thanksgiving Eve. It's gonna be a great thing. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. It's Thanksgiving. He's in a giving move, y'all. Let's say Paul Levesque decided to retire tomorrow. Who would be the next best candidate? I say Shane or HBK. You know, they hate Shane for whatever reason. HBK, he had like double knee surgery. He had a bunch of knee surgeries. I don't think he could just be the amount of time it takes to be head of creative, in all seriousness speaking. I don't see Shane McMahon. I don't see HBK having that time. I think he could be on the board. Yo, what's up, D'Angelo? I could see Shane being on the board. I could see HBK being on the board. I could never see Shane in WWE because I don't think they like each other at all. I honestly don't know, bro. Yo, it's so bad right now that it's like, it just needs such a shakeup. It's hard for me. I'm so mad that Dusty gone, man, because WWE needs Dusty so bad right now. You kind of need that old school mind. I feel like you probably need a few people. You need an old school mind. You need somebody that's in theater, that does movies, to bring kind of a cinematic look into it. Also in creative. I always say this: you need somebody that's either in the comments or content creating that really hasn't been in the wrestling industry on that end, but just see it as from the lens as a fan. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's so many people I can't even start naming right now that I'll read their comments constantly over the past year, 12 straight months, and I've heard nothing but compelling booking inside the comments from these people. You know what I mean? And If I was WWE, that would be the most. And think about it, dog, you will save so much money. You'll help the $3 billion in debt, because you can holler at some of these people, and I'm sure, you know what I mean, they'll work for a nice little 80, 90,000 a year. Yeah, I mean, work for WWE. Dog, that sounds like a great move to me. But Jim Cornette, Jim Cornette. He's good, but Jim Cornette's good. I honestly would still go with Vince Russo. The Undertaker, no. The Undertaker, I think he's such a company guy, dog. You see what he's doing with his podcast, dog. It's just bad decision. The Undertaker podcast is the example of just bad creative decision. Sometimes you got to go against whatever feelings, whatever you got going on. You know that you and Mark, dog, oh my God, the Undertaker podcast, him and the other guy, I think his name was Mark or Matt, whatever his name was, dog. That is the clear example of like, bro, that worked. This is working for a reason. Keep doing this. Whenever you make a creative decision to replace Mark with Michelle McCool, dog, that tells me enough about Mark Calloway creative booking decision. 1, 2, he's so much of a company guy, dog. He's so much. It's just, dog, I do not want to see that dude in creative, dog. Kevin Nash, he I don't even think he got the passion for it. No, definitely not Punk. Punk has lost all. Punk is a part of what's going on. He doesn't care, dog. Jericho will be fired. It will have to be guys like you at BC Amplified. Yeah, I can see that. See, this is the thing. It will have to be something that. It will have to be somebody that TKO is fond of. TKO doesn't mind. You know what I mean? TKO is gonna trust to just step out the way, dog. Because a lot of problems is TKO. Like, I gotta even tell you, even Paul Levesque, his hands are tied because of TKO. Sir Yeetus again, he's dropping bombs. $2, Eric Bischoff or Paul Heyman. Hell, even Vince. Eric Bischoff would be fire. Eric Bischoff would be fire, man. I just think it just needs like 3 to 4 people, maybe 5. I think the sweet spot is 3 to 4, depending on who it is. 3 to 4, man. Like Tony, or do what Tony Khan's doing. Tony Khan's the head booker, but you hear what he says. He gets other people depending on what the week is or what the situation is. He'll get Daniel Bryanson, Brian Daniels, I'm butchering his name now. I said it the old way again. You know what I mean? He'll get some of his input. Maybe Taz, maybe Hangman Adam Page, wrestlers, people from Ring of Honor, you know what I mean? Legends, Hall of Famers. Maybe Sting's still coming in. He's taking consultation calls. But you got one main head booker, and he's writing the show. Then, like, you got these other people kind of shaping it up. Vinnie Mac come back. Have you enjoyed the Continental Classic? What up, Chris Collins? Yeah, I'm interested, man. I'm tapped in. I like the Kyle Fletcher Okada match. I like Darby Allin and Jet match. Kevin Knight. I like the Claudio and I liked everything from the Continental Classic so far. You know what I mean? Seth and Cena said it right. Punk, when they both dropped their pipe bombs on CM Punk, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. AJ Styles will be fire. William Regal, I don't know. Oh, VSP, the Pirates in the chat. Oh, man. What's up, bro? I don't care if Roman beats Punk for the title. Nothing on Snort Games is like... No. I can't even talk about it, bro. It's just... I'm just completely dreading for, what's the name to come out? I'm just completely dreading, Hold on, we got one more thing. Let me see. All right, then, yeah, I'm completely dreading for Snort Games, to be honest, dog. Chris isn't going to boost the ratings. Nah. Yo, really, WWE just needs to be consistent. And that's going to be one of the hardest things, dog. That's going to be one of the hardest things for them to do is just to be consistent, man. But yo, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to AEW, man. Y'all done definitely locked in with your boy Bobby Monsoon, man, on this Wednesday night, man. Y'all definitely make sure everybody, man. I hope everybody, if you take part of the holiday, the Thanksgiving festivities, man. Yeah, man, just be safe tomorrow. Don't eat too much turkey, collard greens, yams. You know what I mean? Enjoy your time with your family, man. Even if you by yourself, bro, enjoy that time by yourself. Yeah, some people like being by themselves. Some people like being with family. Sometimes family could get a little bit, you know what I mean, crazy. You got the drunk uncles. You got the drunk aunties. You know what I mean? So, I mean, family can get a little bit crazy. Sometimes if you're by yourself chilling, smoking a little Maui Wowie, drinking a little tequila, or maybe you're just sober playing PS5, whatever it is, man. You know what I mean? Just I hope everybody enjoy their day, man. And what we got tomorrow, bro? Y'all check out the AEW video. I might add some news into that. Friday we got Crackdown. Saturday Snore Games. Back to back. Oh my God, Crackdown is taped too, y'all. Oh my God, bro. So the cat's out the bag with half of that card. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. But I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Thank you for showing love, like, comment, subscribing. Everybody that's been hitting the website, BobbyMonsoon.com, copping the merch. Thanks a lot. You really help support the channel that way. You help support when you comment, when you like, when you subscribe, when you share. I appreciate everybody, man. I hope everybody have a good holiday. I see you in the morning with the AEW news and just news all around and review of Dynamite. Y'all know how I do it, man. And damn, Collision is on tomorrow too. So I don't know. If I go live tomorrow, it might be on my phone. I might do a phone live too, just to switch it up a little bit. Even though I don't like Collision, I might check it out, and I might still go live on my phone to give y'all vertical live, just to switch it up a little bit. But man, thank y'all a lot, man. It's Bobby Monsoon. 215, like, comment, subscribe. Bow!